This is my first time checking out Nati Dreddd. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Big shout out to Brad. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So he has brought me onto this artist who I have never heard before. All I know is that she's from Scotland and that the song is Apocalypse. So what do we have here for the description? This song is about being stuck in a 9-to-5 rut and feeling it slowly strip away all the colors of your personality day by day. This song is a raw, it's anger, it's frustration, and I know you felt it too. I wrote it on my own, on my bed, after not picking up a guitar for the best part of 2 years. I hope you take something from it, even if it's simply the fact that you're not alone. Okay, wow, this is all of a sudden inspiring. Let's take a look at the music here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. If you would like to support my music journey, check out my Patreon. It makes a big difference. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
Breathe in, it's 6 a.m. and I'm barely awake. Wipe off my dreams from the night before and prepare for the day. When did I settle for something so plain? All of this low fat, no mercy, this 9-to-5. When can I jump off this merry-go-round, round, round, day in and day out? Welcome it, I'm home again, and I'm halfway to sleeping. Mindless words just to fill the void, to stop myself weeping. And what's the point in shedding tears when nobody's listening? Fight for yourself, free your mind, never stop looking for all the evidence that you're alive, 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 you're alive. Don't tell me to smile when it's wrong, 'cause the cracks in your porcelain are revealing. Don't tell me to fight for my rights when you ostracize me for not
Fight for my rights. I love her accent coming through. It adds a lot for me personally.
me to fight for my rights when you ostracize me for not conforming to your ideologies. Don't tell me to always be true when you kick and stomp and slit the throats to get through. No, don't tell me, because I don't care about the color that you package it. I know sometimes life is not fair. If you could relate to this song, now would be a good time to just breathe. It's gonna be fine, relax. The smoke, it lingers on my fingertips. It's calling me, pleading me back to the sound of the hardened strings and the ripped out lungs that I'll leave behind in memory. And from the glow, I see the sun, and I'm smiling again. Don't waste your time feeling guilty for things that don't matter, 'cause you deserve better. Move on, on, move on, move on.
Ooh. This is really good. This is up there. First things first, we hit the like, I subscribe, boom. And I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. You know, she's reminding me of like the early days of, I think it was like American Idol, one of these, talent shows for singing. And I don't know exactly, I can't really point it, right now. It may be Kelly Clarkson, but her voice reminds me of somebody that I've heard in one of those shows, in the sense of like her tone and the strength in her voice. Like you can tell that she can really get loud. I mean, there's some parts where she's like more uh kind of whispery with it. It's like we calm down, but when she decides to belt, I think she can really do it. And actually, she's probably one of the most talented singers that I have come across in terms of like independent artists that are smaller, maybe not as known, like not mainstream artists, right? I've checked out so many people, but this really stands out as like a very solid and memorable performance. Also, the fact that it's an original song and it's something that we can all relate to. I really enjoy the message because it hits hard for me. And will it does, I'm sure it does for you and a lot of people working. How she says, stuck in the 9 to 5 rut, you get stuck in this cycle, and it's really hard. Like once you start, you know, just committing to a cycle over and over again, it's extremely hard to get out of. For me right now, it's my sleep cycle, right? I keep going to bed late and I'm saying, like, oh no, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll go to bed before midnight or a decent time. It just doesn't happen. As I speak, almost 1 a.m. It does not happen. It's so hard to change that up. Um, and you know, along with that comes the fact that the struggle goes further, not just the sleep, but it's just like, okay, what am I doing here, right? The time is ticking, the years are going by. I'm no longer 20, I'm no longer that young, and I need to start figuring out life. But at some point in the song she goes like, if you can relate to this, just breathe, it's gonna be fine, right? And it's just like, I have to remind myself that life is different for everybody. There's different paths, different avenues. You don't have to go the stereotypical way. And as an artist, it's not uh like as easy as it seems, and as it's not straightforward compared to people that just decide to get a corporate job, and yes, I'm gonna be with this company, I'm gonna level up, and that's I'm gonna retire doing this. Nah, for me, I don't like to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I like to just dive into different topics here and there. But this is really reminding me of the fact that I was kind of like, so I graduated in 2018, illustration, right? Fine arts. And then a bunch of things happened, and then the pandemic, and I was doing a little bit of art commissions and stuff like that for paintings and some drawings, but not as much as I would have wanted. And right now, I am about to start doing it. I'm gonna go into Twitch and YouTube live streams, and I'm gonna try to do that daily. So it's just the fact that I was away from art for a long time, like 7 years more or less. And now I really want to go back, commit, and really try my best to make something out of it, because it's probably my biggest talent. And that I'm going off here on a tangent, but this is what the song is making me feel. And so I have to tell you guys, from my perspective, what do I get from the song and how it relates to me, right? Feel free to write in the comments, how it relates to your life, right? It's different for so many people, but the fact that, as a musician, you can kind of connect it to fine arts and so many different types of arts in the world. But man, her voice and her presence, right? The red, kind of messy hair, it feels very raw. And actually the sound in this video, it's like a live performance, right? Very acoustic. It's almost like she's doing, this is what I'm thinking about those early talent shows. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting here like a judge, I not like a judging mentality, but I'm like, okay, this is your audition, especially when it's a first time, and I see it. It's like, okay, I kind of get that thought, um, but yeah, this is amazing. This is so solid. I can't believe she, hasn't blown up. Or maybe she has, and I just haven't seen it on like TikTok and shorts and stuff like that. But I'm going to be rooting for her and diving into her catalog. So if you guys have suggestions, please comment down below, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.